Hi guys! So today I'm going to show you how to transform a book into a book purse. I thought that was going to be a very fun project to do, and I have seen it everywhere online and I really wanted to make one, and I'm going to make it my theme this year for Christmas. A lot of people are going to get that as presents, I think. Also, I am going to give away this one back to one of you as a thank you for reaching over 50 subscribers. And yeah, I was thrilled when that happened, and thank you very much. So I'll be filling it up with a few goodies and send that to one of you. But I'll tell you all about the giveaway at the end of the video. To keep the video length short enough, because I'm aware it can drag on, I'm going to put all the list of material and anything that has to do with the pattern down in the description box. So if you don't hear me talking about all these things, it's because it's going to be on the description box. I'm using Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince because I thought, first of all, the cover is really cool and a lot of people have these books, so I think maybe you might have it on your shelf somewhere back home, so at least you can follow the pattern for that one very easily. So let's get started with the tutorial.
So the first step is to separate the pages from the cover, and you can use a blade, an X-Acto knife, a pair of scissors to do so. It comes off quite easily at the base, and just be careful not to cut yourself, of course. Once you've done so, just put the cover on the side. Next thing to do is to sew or iron on fuse or fusing to your fabric to make it super strong and durable. That's always handy when it comes to bags. And then you're going to put the right sides together for the body pieces, sew them together on the two sides and the bottom. You're going to do the same thing on the lining pieces, except that you're going to leave an opening on the bottom so we can turn the bag right side out later on. We're going to move on to the handle ties, and you're going to take one of them, fold it in half, press it and press the seam allowance in. Then a good thing to do is to double check if the ties fits in the holes of your handles. It's better being safe than sorry and having to unpick everything once everything is sewn down, so do that before you sew them down. Then you are going to run 2 lines of stitching on either side of your handle ties. Next thing to do is to cut them in half, and then you have 2 ties for one handles, and you can repeat for the second set. Now we're going to attach the handles. I won't be giving any measurements there because I don't know what type of handles you're going to have, but just make sure that your handles are going to be centered on your bag and aligned with each other. So what you just need to do is insert the tie in the handle hole and then sew it on the bag. Make sure you sew it on the pretty side of your fabric, which is going to be the outside. Make sure you do this, because if you don't, you're going to have your handles trapped between the outside of your bag and the lining, which would be very unpractical. Now we have to give a bit of volume to that bag, and you're going to pinch the side and bottom seams together just like so, and make sure the 2 seams are matching each other. You can pin it so it won't move on you, and since the book width is about 4.7 centimeters, that's going to be the width of our bag. So 4.7 centimeter in, you're going to draw a line and you're going to sew it down just like so, and then trim it. Then what you can do is do that with the other corner and repeat the same process with the body of the bag. Now we are going to assemble the bag. You're going to turn the body of the bag right side out, and you're going to leave the lining right side in, and you're going to insert the body of the bag inside the lining. Make sure the handles are sandwiched between the 2 layers. So just to repeat, the body of the bag would be the right side out and the lining would be right side in. You're going to match all the seams together, and then you're going to sew all around. Once the two pieces are sewn together, you can extract the bag from inside the lining through the opening. So be careful with it, it might be a bit tricky, so just take your time. Once you're done extracting the bag from its lining, you can put the lining back into the bag and give it a good press. If you don't want the lining to go anywhere and stay nice and neat, you can sew a top stitch all around the edge. All you have to do then is sew the opening on the lining and you're nearly done with the bag. So it's time to take your book cover, and as you can see, mine is covered with a layer of clear vinyl. I just wanted it to be more durable and rain ready since I'm living in Ireland, and I have decided to go for glue. Glue gun is one of the many options that you can use to glue your book to your bag, but it certainly is the most practical one. So pour a generous amount of glue on the spine to start off with, and then put the bag on it, the bottom of the bag, make sure it's centered and press on it firmly until it's all cooled off. Then you can repeat the same process for either side of the bag, and once it's all cooled off, your bag is ready.
That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this project. Now for the giveaway, I'm a bit excited about that. So first rule, you should be a subscriber on the Craftgyver channel, and if you haven't done already, you can press on the book right now. Then it's a contest that is open internationally, so everybody can enter, really, it doesn't really matter, it's small enough. And that brings me to my third step. I'd like to know where you are all from, so leave me a comment and tell me where you are from, and also what type of craft project you'd like to see done on this channel. It would really be nice to have a bit of insight, really. And that's pretty much it. I'll be choosing somebody at random in about a month. So let's say around the 12th of October, and I'll be sending the prize shortly after that. And I'll be filling it with a bit of craft supply that I can find here locally. So I don't know yet what I'm going to do, and I don't know yet what I'm going to bring in. As well, if you like this type of project about book being made into something different, I'd like to make it as a mini series, as a playlist that I would add on once in a while. So let me know by liking this video, and I'll be adding once in a while. I have a few projects about different mini purse, or maybe the monster book from Harry Potter, you know, the biting book. I really want that one. I really want that one. So if you're interested, just let me know by liking this video. So that's it. Bye. I'll see you next week.